today we'll do applied trigonometry. So we're going to look at sine rule, cosine rule, and the area of the triangle. So today we'll just do the sine rule. This is a formula you learned in year 10, which look like this, which is very simple. All you have to do is to divide the side opposite to the sine of the angle is equal to the another side divided by sine of the other angle. So it's very easy to remember. That formula is on the formula sheet, on reference sheet, so you can use it during the exam. But it's good to memorize. It's not hard to memorize, and you need to know how to use it. Okay. All right, we're going to use this formula on this example. So all you have to do to use the sine rule, start with the paranumeral sine x over the angle, which is sine of 80, equal, pick another side, which is 16, right, over sine of the angle opposite to 16. That's pretty easy. And then after that, you have to find x. So to do that, we multiply both sides by the denominator. Right? Cancel. And then you get x equal to, and use your calculator. So x equal, my calculator. So make sure you have your calculator out. If you don't have one, you can borrow one at the front. So you write fraction 16 over sine of 40. And then you go that times sine 80. Sine 80. And then press equal. And you get the answer 24.5. All right, correct to one decimal place. Any question? All good? Try the next one. Have a try. It's like a little bit different, but you just have to do one extra calculation. See if you can figure out what to do. Have a think. They give you two angles. Okay, next one, correct to four significant figures. Now, there's no angle opposite to the R. However, we can find out what that is by using angle sum of a triangle. So you do 180 minus the other two angles. So you write angle C equal to 180 minus 79 minus 56 equal. And then use your calculator. So 180 minus 79 minus 56 equals, so 45 degrees. Label that on the diagram, 45 degrees. Once you do that, you do the same thing as before. Start with the side, which is R, over sine 45, equal another side, which is 16, over sine of 56. And then what do? We have to make R the subject by multiplying both sides by sine 45. And we cancel. So we get R, yeah. Oh, yeah, 79, you're right. So let's correct this. Thanks for that. Yes, I know that. Okay. 79. Thanks for that. Okay, 79. Okay, good. So we press the button on the calculator. So you write 16 over sine 79, close bracket, and then times by sine 4. No, it's not 4 dB. It's 4 significant figures. What does it mean? You count from the first digit, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will be 11.53. Okay. So write 11.5 to the 54 ... But remember, it's 4 significant figures, so you round up. So that's the first 4 significant. So it'll be 11.53 is the answer, meters. Any question? Pretty straightforward. Say again? How much more are we going through? We'll just go through 2 pages today. Only 2 pages. So we're going to look at how to use the sine rule to work out the missing side, as well as finding the missing angles. That's all we do. Okay? And tomorrow we'll do one exercise as well, or the next lesson. Okay? Which is on Friday, the tea party day. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. All right. Next, we're going to find the angle. Yep. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, all right. Let's pay attention here. Okay. Okay. Can we start now? Okay. Now, when we find angle, what's the difference between this one I wrote down and the one I wrote before? It's flipped. Because we're finding angle, we want to make the unknown on the numerator. So when we're finding angle, it's better to have the sine A on the top rather than at the bottom. You will see why. So in this case, you start with sine theta, or you start with the one you're finding, over the side opposite to theta, 6, equals sine of the other angle, over 20. The reason why I have sine on the top, so that I just have to multiply both sides by 6. Right? That will make sine theta the subject straight away. So what you need to do is to write sine theta equal, using your calculator, you will get sine 110 times by 6. Make sure you close your bracket, otherwise it give you a wrong answer. Divide by 20 equal, you get 0.2819, but be careful, this is not your answer. This is just a ratio. To find the angle, you have to do one extra step. You have to do a shift sign, which is the sine inverse button on your calculator. So when you find angle, you do one extra step. Do shift sign. So you press the shift button, press the sign, press the answer, equal. And you round to the nearest degree, which is 16 degrees. All right, any question? All right, write it down. Try the next one. Very similar. Okay, try the next one, see how you go. So start with the alpha, the sine alpha, over the side opposite to alpha, equal to sine 60 over 18. All right, we'll continue. All right, so we're going to multiply both sides by 20. Like that. And then you're going to do it on a calculator. Sine 60 times by 20 divided by 18 equal 0.96. Be careful, that's not your angle, it's just a ratio. You still have to do one extra step to find the angle. Sometimes people forgot, they thought this is the angle, which is wrong. This is not the angle, this is just the ratio. So you have to go shift sign to get the answer. Okay, what answer do we get? So we get to the nearest degree again. So shift sign, answer you get, oops, you get 74 degrees. 74 degrees. That. All right, question. I've got one more question to do. Have a try. See if you can work out. It's very easy. It does matter. Okay, let's try this. Same thing, sine theta over 11.9 equal to sine 24 over 5.4. And then we do sine theta equal sine 24 times by 11.9 over 5.4. Like that. Exactly the same thing. Let's see what we get. So we do sine 24 close bracket times by 11.9 divided by 5.4. You get 0.896. And if you do a shift sign on a calculator, you will get an acute angle. Not that our calculation is wrong, you get acute angle. So if it's an acute angle, what do you do? Like clearly this is an obtuse angle, you get acute. So that's the nature of the calculator button. Whenever you do shift sign, it always gives you acute. Now, how do I get the obtuse angle? Now, to get the obtuse angle, remember which quadrant is sign positive. First and second, so it always gives you the acute angle, the answer in the first quadrant, not the answer in the second quadrant. To get the answer in the second quadrant, what do? We have to do 180 minus the related angle. So you have to do 180 minus, to get the obtuse angle in the second quadrant, sine inverse of 0.96. 896, dot, dot, dot. So if you use your calculator to do that, do sine 180, let's go back to this, and then do 180 subtracted by shift sign of your previous answer, you get 116 degrees. That will be your correct angle. So remember, when it is an obtuse angle, remember to do this extra step when it is obtuse. Yes. Now it's not ambiguous because it's clearly obtuse. Let me show you what it means by ambiguous case. Ambiguous case is when you draw a triangle like this. So you say you have 5, you have say 4.5, right? So something like this. And then what you do is you can actually, we can just move the 3 over. 3. And then say this angle is say 20 degrees. I could draw a triangle in a different way. And this is still 20 degrees. So that's the ambiguous case with 2 angles equal, 2 sides equal, but they are not congruent. Because one of the angle is obtuse, one of them is acute. So when the question say give you the 2 measurement, draw a triangle 5 and 3 and 20 degrees, it's ambiguous because it depends on which triangle you draw. That's the ambiguous case. But in this case, it's not ambiguous because we know exactly it's obtuse. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's rub this off. You don't need it. Okay. Yep. So today you do exercise 6.10, I think. That's what we're up to. Yeah. Start now. Okay. Good. So see you next time.